dias.
Buenos dias.
Welcome to BNI Decatur, where it is rare. So a little disclaimer, we are video recording this meeting, going to TikTok viewers all over the universe. Please take the moment to silence your cell phone. Let's be courteous to our members and guests. So we are on Instagram, so you can follow us at BNI_Decatur. Special welcome to our visitors today. This is our visitor day. We're going to be learning a lot about what we do. So your leadership team is myself, Ruben Rodriguez as president. We have Alex Merritt as the vice president. We've got Justin Reeves as the secretary and treasurer. Your membership committee is Senor Stuart Jones, Tom Morkey, Aaron Schumann, and Randy Godfrey. The education coordinator is Stephen Bentley, and the mentor coordinator is Senorita Misty Palmer. Raise your hand back there. And then our visitor host, you were greeted by Sara Albino, who's not here today, but Evan Kirstein and Senor Jordan Laurie are here. Our mission statement here at BNI is to help BNI members increase their business through a structured, positive, and professional referral marketing program that enables us to develop long-term, meaningful relationships with quality business professionals. So our chapter has passed in the past 12 months almost $1 million. So on average, BNI members see an increase to their business about 20%. So we have core values, 7 of them: givers gain, building relationships, lifelong learning, traditions and innovation, positive attitude, accountability, and recognition. Senor Stewart, would you stand up and let us know which one?
Yeah, sure. Hey guys, Stewart with Full Representative International. One of my favorite ones is building relationships. I love, I still, what?
You love me?
I love some parts of you.
Well, which part?
I love all parts of you, Art.
Thank you. We're PG here. Anyway, no, I love the building relationships. Okay. All right. So I love building relationships because I think if you build a strong relationship, not if things go wrong, when things go wrong, you can still resolve. And so that's what I like. Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So just our networking leaders this in February. So most referrals given was JD. Highest thank you for closed business was Danielle. Most visitors was Abby. Most CUs was RE, and most one-to-ones was JD. So we kind of track our metrics here. So we have one application in the pipeline. It's construction and glass, but we are inducting a new member today, and that is Madison Martin with Edward Jones. Madison, señorita, would you please come up to the front? At this time, we're going to bring out the goat. No, I'm just kidding. So I would like all the members and visitors to go ahead and stand up, please. So we're going to induct her, and the way that we're going to induct her is we're going to recite the code of ethics. So I'm going to say the sentence. Madison, you're going to say, I will, and the members will say, and we will too. Visitors, you can just kind of sit there and listen. All right. Señorita, I will provide the quality of services at the prices that I have quoted.
I will.
And we will too.
I will be truthful with the members and their referrals.
I will.
And we will too.
I will build goodwill and trust among members and their referrals.
I will.
And we will too.
I will take responsibility for following up on the referrals I receive.
I will.
And we will too.
I will display a positive and supportive attitude with BNI members.
I will.
And we will too.
I will live up to the ethical standards of my profession.
I will.
And we will too.
Excellent. Stand up together. Just grab a picture real quick. Right there. I will go back. Sorry. This is for the gram. All right. Excellent. So at this time, we're going to pass our business card binder. And if you came in, you should have gotten a roster sheet that has all of our contact information. There's also some other P&I information. If not, you can get one later. But the business card binder is just for the members. Guests, you may pass your business cards around. Or maybe we have a lot, so we'll probably have you guys just leave a couple, or I'm going to send out to all the members the database that we collected from you, that way we can share. So now is our education moment. Stephen Bentley was called to another location for something, so I'm going to go ahead and take this. So, good morning and welcome to all our visitors. Today I want to talk just a moment to share something that makes BNI truly different from any other networking group out there. So it's the foundation of everything that we do here, and that's givers gain. So at a glance, it might sound simple, like I'll help you, you help me. But in BNI, it's much more than that. It's a culture, a mindset, a proven system for growing our businesses by helping others grow theirs. So here's how it plays out in real life. So we meet every week, not just to talk about business, but to actively refer business to each other. We build relationships through one-on-one meetings where we learn exactly how to recognize opportunities for the people in this room. So we show up for each other week after week because we know that real trust leads to real referrals. So visitors, I want you to imagine this. What if you had 30, 40, 50 professionals in your corner, not just handing out your card, but actively listening for ways to send business your way? So that's what BNI is. That's what Givers Gain is. So if you're looking for a group that's built on support, consistency, and genuine connections, you found the right group. All right.
Job, Ruben.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right. Our Ivan Award last week was Señorita Misty Palmer. Now, the Ivan Award is an award that we give out for the person that does the best 60-second presentation. It's named after the founder, Ivan Meisner. And so members will have 60 seconds to educate us on what they're looking for this week. We want everyone to be very specific, make it memorable. What or who is a great referral for you this week? Now, visitors, you will have an opportunity after the members go to stand up and to tell us your name, your company name, what is it that you do, what a good referral is. Now, if your industry overlaps with an industry of a member, we asked you just to tell us what is your favorite furry animal. And move on. Okay, but if your industry overlaps with another guest industry, that's okay. We will bring out the swords and let you guys battle it out. No, I'm just kidding. Just let us know what is it that you do. Everyone clear with that? We want to make sure that everyone take notes on today's presentations. So this is in random order. So we have Senor Art Wood who's going to send us off. So he'll have 60 seconds, and if you hear the little ding, that just means wrap it up. All right, Senor.
Good morning, sales team.
Good morning.
Art Wood with Art Wood Mortgage Team. So I'm going to attempt to read this a little bit. It's a little bit broken English, but then I'll tell you what I did. It basically was asking for a testimonial because we just closed, and she said, "You are seriously, you are kind and very hardworking. If you could make it happen, in my case, you can make it to anyone. I was sure I was going to wait a year or two to be a homeowner, but you did it, and I'm very grateful. Thanks a lot." She tried to buy a house. She's from Ethiopia. She tried to buy a house, couldn't do it. Her sister ended up buying it for her, but she was living there. So we actually spent probably a month and a half on her taxes, making sure they looked right. John Bagwell and his team worked magic to actually shift the title insurance off of, then come back and do it later, and then also be able to apply homestead exemption since she was able to be a homeowner for the first time. I'm Art Wood with Art Wood Mortgage Team, and I'll turn your mortgage into a work of art.
Good morning, sales team. J.D. Keller with Keller Group, Keller & Realty. I'm your residential real estate consultant. I'm the luckiest guy in the room, actually, because I get to work with people every day, show them how to build wealth through real estate. So ideal referral for us would be someone who's tried to sell their house and maybe they could not, because we're starting to see expired listings. In fact, 40% of listings from last quarter couldn't do it because we had that cataclysmic shift in the market you all have heard about with the interest rates, and homes are sitting on the market for a month or 2 months. So if you hear of someone that needs to move a house because of the D's, diamonds, diapers, divorce, death, that's the last one, diplomas, deployment. There was one more in there, I forget, but it's basically life change event. So when life changes, whether they're moving on, the Keller Group. Thank you.
As I said, Stephen was called to another location.
It's right over here.
That was random.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Stuart Jones. I'm with Floor Coverings International. We provide and install floors for your home or your small office. Today, I'm going to finish up talking about Jordan and Tim. I think maybe a handful of us in the room have worked with Jordan and Tim. It all started with the Kellum Group because Jordan and Tim didn't really know how to buy a house. And so the Kellum Group started it, but a lot of us in this room are finishing it. And so Jordan and Tim didn't really know a lot related to their new home, including flooring. And so the Kellum Group trusted me, but they're a great fit for me. So that's something I would look for, someone who doesn't know anything about flooring and needs a guidance. So at Floor Coverings International, we love it when you walk all over us.
Good morning, everyone. Alex Merritt. I am the founding partner of Merritt Law. I represent injured people in personal injury claims and lawsuits. The most common type of referral I receive is somebody who's injured in a car wreck. I also handle slip and falls, wrongful death, any type of injury that somebody would sustain and it's somebody else's fault. I handle those types of claims and lawsuits. So if you or somebody you know is injured and it's somebody else's fault, please keep me in mind. Alex Merritt, Merritt Law.
Good morning, BNI. I'm Marty with Reach Print, Promo, and Apparel, and I help you advertise your business with great apparel, good-looking brochures and cards, and nice swag items. The other day, our oven gave out. I had a guy come in, and I just thought about it this morning. As you can tell, I need the oven to work, and he gave me something. He gave me just a little magnet card instead of a card that would just go in a drawer. I took it and stuck it on my refrigerator, which is a frequently visited place in my house. And so when the dryer goes out, guess what? His card's right there, the appliance fixer. It's stuck there. There's a million different things that you can do that you can get printed up. I'm your guy, Marty with Reach, Print, Promo, and Apparel.
Good morning, guys. Justin Reams with My Exterior Cleaner, your go-to exterior cleaning experts. And a lot of folks probably ask, what on earth does that mean? We are pressure washing and soft washing experts. We spray a whole lot of bleach and a whole lot of water. But today I want to tell you two quick things that we've been able to help out with, or two quick people that we've been able to help with over the course of this last week. So Monique's HOA was not playing around. They slapped her with a compliance letter and a deadline to clean her house and driveway, or else. There was another one that was, meanwhile, Greg's insurance company was circling like vultures, threatening to drop his coverage if he didn't handle the moss jungle taking over his shingles. Lucky for them, we showed up just in time, soft-washed roofs, houses, driveways, and the like, back to glory, no damage and no grime, and no more scary letters. So if you have anybody that's being harassed by the HOA or their insurance company, tell them to give us a call. My Exterior Cleaner.
Just in time.
Had to go.
Good morning, sales team. Michael McClellan with Decatur Neighbors, Living and Living. I am the group's community connector, and I'm always looking for experts at their field, so they can actually tell the community more about what they do, and it just puts you at a whole nother level. Currently, I'm looking for an HVAC service provider, an interior designer, and also a construction modeling type business. Those businesses have been highly sought after in the communities, and usually if I'm looking for those, my community's been looking for those. So we have a great great publications that we're helping businesses really get to those communities. So once again, Michael McClellan, Decatur Neighbors, Living and Living, making you the face of the community. It's my new tagline.
I like that.
Keep it sharp.
Good.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Joel Wagner with Fraser Roofing. This morning I want to talk about experts versus newbies. Erin is an expert at speaking. When she gets up and she does her 60-second presentation, you're going to get blown away. I already know it because she is great at it. She's been doing it for years. I'm not that great at public speaking, so when I get up, I do it off the cuff. When you get somebody on your roof, you don't want somebody who's going to jump up there and do it off the cuff. We've actually come across people who have repaired roofs with cardboard. They just painted it to make it look like it blended in. We don't do that. We get up there, we do a professional job. That's why people like J.D. Kellum and his group call us when they have a roof that needs to be checked or repaired. Joel Wagner with Fraser Roofing.
Fraser Roofing.
Meyer State Farm, specializing in life and disability income insurance. What I do is help you protect your most important asset, which is not your home or your car, but yourself. I actually don't want to talk about myself so much today. I want to talk a little bit about BNI and some things that have already been brought up, which is givers gain and building relationships, which we do a lot in this room. And what that adds in my life is also allowing me to do that with my clients, right? So it's amazing for me to see all these fresh faces, all these people with industries where I'm often getting people asking me in a variety of walks of life, for help finding, like Art says, a guy who can do that thing, right? And the power for me of Givers Gain is being able to offer that to my clients on an everyday basis, right? So thank you guys all for coming. Hope to see some of you again in the future. I promise to be more clever and personal next time. But Jordan Lawrence, Meyer State Farm, we all got to go sometime, but hey,
That's life.
Hunter is not here today. And just for those that walked in late, we are recording, so I just wanted to let you guys know.
Good morning, everybody. I'm John Bagwell with Bagwell & Associates. I'm the group's real estate attorney. So if you buy or sell real estate in Georgia, or if you refinance a loan, I am the person that handles all that documentation and then disperses all the funds to everybody involved. You either come to my office or I can send the documents to you. I work with your real estate agents and your lender in order to make sure the transaction gets done correctly. If you don't have a real estate agent, like let's say you're buying it from your parent, I can handle all of that paperwork and do that for you. If you don't have a lender, I've got hard money lenders, or I also can do a seller financing transaction for you and set up all of that paperwork so you can still get the transaction done. I represent a lot of investors, so wholesalers and flippers are a good part of my business. And all of those individuals who make a great referral for me, John Bagwell with Bagwell & Associates.
Good morning, BNI Decatur. My name is David Woods with Squeegee Squad. We are the chapter of window cleaners, therefore we clean windows. We do everything from high-rise all the way up to residential. I want to talk to you today about one of the services that we do offer that we don't talk about a lot, and that's also glass restoration. Anytime you see those hard water stains or even physical damage to the glass itself, we can restore that either through chemical methods or through physical methods. Right now we have one of our colleagues out in Birmingham who has saved a public entity around $20 million by restoring the windows instead of replacing the windows on their office building. Once again, David Woods is Squeegee Squad. Right now, what a great referral from me would be anybody with windows, in particular anybody who is looking to put their home on the market. We can come in, take those objections off the table about, oh, you need new windows, we need this, we need that, bring more value to that customer. Once again, David Woods with Squeegee Squad, your
Neighborhood window cleaner.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
So my name is Ruben Rodriguez, and I'm the group's commercial real estate broker, and I work with owner-operators and investors. So it's my job to help you find the perfect property that meets your business needs, or help maximize the value of your current real estate assets. So a perfect referral for me is if you or someone you know is looking to expand their operations, relocate to a new location, or invest in income-generating properties. I have the expertise and resources to assist them every step of the way. So let's discuss how I can help you or someone you know achieve their commercial real estate goal. That's a lot quicker than I thought. But this message has been brought to you by Herradura Reposado Tequila. What time is it?
Tequila time. Or half full.
This is coffee. Danielle is out of town. Okay. And then Mike is not here. Veronica.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Ruben and I are going to keep you practicing Spanish. I'm Veronica Apesena with Citizen Advocacy, a nonprofit in Atlanta and DeKalb. I am a matchmaker. I can introduce you to an unexpected teacher. What I do is bring people together who would be very unlikely to meet otherwise. Folks with developmental disabilities, whether children or adults, typically experience profound social exclusion, isolation, neglect by no fault of their own. The other day, we met with a 30-year-old guy who is needing and wanting an advocate. And he's someone who grew up in the special education system. He lives in a group home where he spends the vast majority of his time and he wants a bigger life, and he deserves that bigger life. So you could be that advocate to support him to dream and get out there and be part of community.
Good morning, BNI.
Good morning.
Long time no see, guys.
Yeah.
For those of you who have been wondering, I've been taking care of my dad in South Carolina. But I'm Sade, and I hold a massage seat in the chapter. And I had the pleasure of acquiring 2 new clients last week when I was back in town, both of which are also massage therapists. The first one, he enjoyed his massage so much, he came back the next day to get another one. The second one, who'd been doing this for like 15 years, when she got off the table, she said, that was the best massage I've ever had. So this week, I'm looking to connect with anybody that you know that is in pain. Whether they've gone to massage before and didn't get results, or seen a chiropractor and didn't get results, I want to meet them. I'm Sade with Touch Therapy Co. Learn to touch and be touched.
Like never before.
Hi everybody, my name is Abby Griffith. I'm the owner and founder over at Clarity Fitness, and we're Georgia's first body positive fitness center on the downtown Decatur Square. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about a question that I got asked yesterday. We were at the Decatur Farmers Market, shout out to Lindsay Knox for hanging out with me, and someone came up and said that every once in a while when they're working out they get some back pain and wondered if there was a personal trainer who could support. Obviously if something is taking up to the point that we're worried about it being a longer term issue, we're going to refer them to Dr. Drake for back pain. But there are some things that we can tweak if things like deadlifts or squats are bothering your back. And our team is very qualified to be able to make those adjustments in our personal training system to be able to do that. If you or someone you know is looking for personal training or classes or a gym that really understands the body and wants fitness to be fun and sustainable, check us out for 30 days for $30. Abby Griffith, Clarity Fitness.
You are enough.
Good morning, sales team. My name is Tom Warnke. I'm at the Oak Insurance Group, and I'm the group's business insurance agent. I'm an independent agent, which means I represent you, the client, instead of the insurance company. So I have your best interest at heart when it comes to protecting you and the business from potential loss. It's my job to make sure that you have the right products in place, either general liability, commercial auto insurance, workers' comp, professional liability, to make sure that if anything happens to the business is there, up and running, and that that loss hits the insurance instead of your pocketbook. So a good referral from you this week is somebody who hasn't had an insurance review in a while to see what's out there. Make sure you're getting the proper coverage for the fair price, and I'd like to sit down and talk with them to make sure that they're well taken care of. Tom Warnke, the Oak Insurance Group, strong as a oak.
Good morning, Decatur. Good morning. And it's called Eleganza Cleaners, your favorites, residential and commercial cleaning company. I say that knowing that when folks call me, they have an abundance of options for cleaning services. A quick Google search for cleaners in your area will pull out at least hundreds, if not 1,000 results for you. With that said, I had a lady reach out to us recently for an office clean, and ultimately we're not a good fit for her budget. We spoke a little bit, and she suggested that she wanted to go with another service provider that I personally am not super comfortable with. Essentially, I told her, like, I'm fine with you not, giving me your business, but let me see if I can find somebody in my network who will do this work for you in your budget that I can at least recommend. I did just that, and as far as I can tell, she was happy with the service. I say that to say that I'm a great referral for homeowners and business owners who care more about doing the right thing and making the next buck. I asked this week is introductions to general contractors, remodelers, and folks who might need post-construction cleanup services. Thank you.
So clean. So fresh, so clean.
Good morning. I'm Evan Kirsten with Progressive Growth Coaching. I'm an ADHD coach and does executives, management, and entrepreneurs. My clients are talented people that find it hard to communicate under pressure, to be able to prioritize, organize, and follow through on things that they want to. Now, I'm looking for clients that have a hard time communicating to their staff. They want to scale up. They want to get their business bigger. Now, you ask, Evan, how do I know if this is a person? Well, I'm going to give you all a test. You're going to walk into someone's kitchen if you have a suspicion. They're making dinner, and you ask them, what can I do? And if they say, get the fuck out of the kitchen, that's the person that I want to work with. I'm Evan Kirsting, Progressive Growth Coaching.
Hi, I'm subbing in for Rick today. Good morning, sales team. I'm Rick, and I'm the owner of Moreland Property Inspections. I perform both residential and commercial property inspections. I give an unbiased professional view of the home or commercial space you are purchasing. Commercial inspections make up approximately 50% of my day-to-day work. For instance, next week I'm contracted to perform a complete inspection on a 100-room hotel in Dalton. I don't only perform what is considered a typical inspection, I also report on the condition of the wearable items such as paint, carpet, and furniture, and give a timeline when those items may need replacement. A great referral for me is a commercial buyer or current owner who cannot often visit the property. Rick Morris, Moreland Property Inspections.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Misty Palmer with Tandem Bank. Each week I like to educate and then ask. So my educate this week is every one of you in this room uses a debit card, correct? And most of you use DoorDash, Uber, Lyft here in Atlanta. I'm going to suggest that you separate and have a separate account with a separate debit card to use those transactions. We've seen an uptick in fraudulent activity. One client who does not bank with us, another bank, but she called me as a reference, lost $28,000 in DoorDash purchases. How the big box bank let that happen, I don't know, but I'm going to acquire this individual as a client. My ask, again, is this was the last week I would do that, is that time of year for PTAs, PTOs, and HOAs to change officers, and introduction to any of those would be great for me. Again, Misty Palmer with Tandem Bank.
It takes two to tango.
Thank you.
Good morning. I'm R.A. Bondi. I'm a business attorney, and I represent small and medium-sized businesses. Anything from setting up companies to transactions, mergers, sales, anything in the life of a small business. So good referrals for me are people who own their own business or manage one. And I'll say something about Misty. I had a similar experience in the Amsterdam airport. I used my debit card. I was a little iffy on it. I don't travel internationally. This is in June and November. I start getting charges for things in Amsterdam. So you never know what's going to happen.
Joshua Johnson is our seated plumber. He's on an emergency thing, and looks like Charday. Is she here? Charday is our personal property and casualty insurance. But we do have Senor Carlos Watson.
Good morning, everybody. Carlos Watson, Little Car Sales, your neighborhood used luxury auto dealer. I sell cars, obviously. If you know people who want to buy cars, send them to me. A lot of you all in here I do know, some I don't. I've been out a few weeks, family emergency, and I want to thank everybody for the outreach, the support, and everything. It meant a lot to me and my family. I want to say that more than selling vehicles. But if you know anybody who wants to buy a used car or a luxury style, send them over to me. Carlos Watson,
So, BNI Decatur's newest member. I basically help people retire, and because my car is yellow, and because those CPAs I invited are busy, I would be doing a disservice to you if I did not tell you about IRAs and how they are an individual retirement account that you can contribute to outside of your employer account. Roth IRAs can grow tax-deferred and tax-free as long as you wait until you're old enough to take the money out. And so for that, I'm looking for people who, one, may not know about it, two, who know about it, but they're like, I make too much money to contribute to Roth. Come talk to me. You have other options you might not know about. And three, for people who want to use Roth IRAs as a gifting strategy for their children and grandchildren who have earned taxable income. If you know any of those people, I'd love to talk to them. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Aaron with ATL Music Lessons, your local neighborhood music school, offering music education to kids and adults. Music lessons in piano, guitar, ukulele, voice, anything that makes a note, we will do it. So I see a lot of new faces, which is wonderful. So for the members, spare me, you've already heard this before, but our studio offers a unique setup where we can provide individualized attention in a group setting. So you get to work on your own piece of music. You're not beholden to the skill levels / material of other students, but you do get to work in a group environment, make friends, make connections, and have a community of musicians around you to support you. So career referral for me would be anybody who's involved in kids or family activities, so that could be PTA members, members of places of worship, other businesses similar to mine that offer other extracurricular activities, dojos, tutoring centers, that sort of thing. Aaron Schumann with ATL Music Lessons. Stop dreaming.
Start playing.
Morning, BNI Decatur and guests. My name is Ivan Ramon. I'm with Horizon Windows and Doors, your expert sales and replacement of windows in the chapter. Over this past week, we had a couple of clients that they got their own windows at the Home Depot when they just needed installation. And I was able to tell them and show them that our windows are cheaper than the ones that they sell in the Home Depot. But these kind of people, they want to have control over what they buy, and that's why they go to the Home Depot thinking that, you know, it's the best price, but it's not. The reason why the Home Depot is so big is because, you know, they make money. And so if you know of anyone that wants to buy windows and want to have the best price available, tell me and I can show them with a free estimate. So quality windows and doors are in your horizon.
Good morning. My name is Lindsay Sullivan. I'm a travel advisor, owner of Rally Road Travel Company. Focuses on helping busy families get out the door, out of their routine, and go out and see the world. So if you know anyone that wants to get out and see the world, please have them reach out to me. That's my main focus, but I also can do room blocks or weddings or anything, you name it. So any type of travel, come to me. So anywhere where you want to go, book with me at Riley Road.
Hi, I'm Amelia Markson. I run a graphic design firm called Instinct Design. I specialize in supporting small to mid-sized businesses with projects that promote company structure and growth. So think about marketing collateral, presentations, PowerPoints, internal documents, and then your classic graphic designer stuff like logos and branding. If you or someone you know is a business owner and you aren't thrilled with your company's branding, you aren't getting the consumer engagement you want, or you just need to impress a big client, reach out to me. Great graphic design connects with your target audience, and it can be the difference you need to stand out in a busy marketplace and get the clients you want. Amelia Markson, Instinct Design, trust your instinct.
So Randy's our painter, but looks like he's not here today.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Doc Jake. I am the owner of Athletes Potential. We are a performance-based physical therapy practice where all of our providers are former collegiate athletes, strength coaches, athletic trainers who want to get their doctorate degree in physical therapy. We really specialize in helping active individuals not just get out of pain, but be able to perform better and feel more confident when they go to a place like Clarity Fitness over with Abby here. So people that we're really interested in working with right now, who we work with really well, is runners. It's turning into like running season. So if you know any track coaches, cross-country coaches, athletes who enjoy to train or enjoy to run, right? So that's youth or adult, would be happy to kind of help them get out of pain and back into running. We have a pretty comprehensive plan and pretty comprehensive understanding of like what it means to work with active individuals and or athletes, and we take that stuff pretty seriously. So at Athletes Potential, if you have a body,
you're an athlete. Good morning, I'm Erin Peterson, the aforementioned storyteller Joel set the bar really high for. I help people and businesses connect through the power of storytelling. At Scout Stories, we specialize in telling the kind of stories that make people feel so that they want to buy. It's not new for us to use storytelling to sell a product. In the 1930s, Procter & Gamble really wanted a captive audience of women to buy more soap. So they started launching a series of radio stories that were a little steamy, and sure enough, they got it. Today, you probably know that as a soap opera, and the reason why your grandma always had to listen to her stories. Research published in Harvard Business Review backs this up. 95% of our purchasing decisions are based solely on the emotions we feel towards a business or product. This week, I want introductions to contractors, developers, and architects People who are good at telling or building buildings, but maybe not so much at telling a story to connect emotionally with their clients. At Scout, let's tell your story.
Oh, that was painful. For me to do that. I'm sorry. All right, so I think we do have Senor Mike Ogney. Come on down.
Oh,
he is our mold guy.
Mike Ogney, mold guy. Fun guy. All right. No, okay. We're Pure Air, Georgia. We do advanced pathogen removal, indoor air quality testing. We've been getting a lot of calls because of all the pollen in the air right now. It makes me, oh man, just busy. But we are finding a lot of mold out there too. And so the perfect client for me is anybody that has indoor air quality issues, old, young, or immunocompromised. Just give me a call. I'm happy to come out and do some testing. Oh, wait.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
All right. Did we miss any other members that might have snuck in? All right. At this time, we're going to allow the visitors to stand up. We're going to go this way. But if you noticed, we at BNI, we only allow one specialty per chapter. So that's the lure, or that's what I really enjoy about this group. So once again, if your industry overlaps with an industry of a member, just tell us what is your favorite animal. But if your industry overlaps with another visitor, that's okay. Just go ahead and tell us. Okay, so you have 60 seconds. Tell us your name, your company, what is it you do, and how can we help you. So I'm going to start off here to my left. Señorita, are you ready? Right off the bat.
How's everyone? Good morning. How are you guys? I am Dr. Kirsten Thomas. I am the co-owner of 100% Chiropractic in Decatur, Georgia, right off Church Street, in the Whole Foods shopping market. So I specialize in corrective care, okay? So I help correct the spine if there is any abnormalities like scoliosis. I help straighten out scoliosis. I also specialize in anybody with a spine from the womb to the tomb. So babies, pregnant women, children with ADHD, autism, mental health issues as well, mental health abnormalities, anxiety, depression, things of that nature. We also practice functional medicine here in my office. So we have top-tier grade A supplements that help you heal from the inside out. If you come see me, during your report of findings, we close down the office for you. We also have stretch therapy and massage therapy in my office. And I just look forward to seeing everyone. Oh, I also have a sports background. I played basketball and ran cross country in college, so I love athletes as well. So, you guys come see me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And once again, 60 seconds. Once you hear a little ding, let's wrap it up. Senor.
Morning, everyone. I'm Chris Leslie with VR Business Sales. So we help business owners sell their companies for maximum value. So it's it's good sellers market right now. There's more buyers than there are good businesses. So they're paying high multiples, especially for home services and financial firms. We have pre-qualified buyers we work with, so we can close quickly. Best part for all of you is we love paying referrals, so if you send something our way, not only will we take great care of them, but when we get paid, you'll get paid as well. So.
Awesome. Excellent. Thank you. Senor Sonny, you ready?
Sure, man. My name is Sonny. I own an auto repair shop business called Almost Auto Service. So just imagine if your check engine light comes on, and you Google, you'll find us on Google, 352 5-star reviews. Call a friendly person. They listen to you. Book an appointment. You'll get a text message confirming your appointment. You'll come into the shop. You'll be greeted by a friendly face. They'll listen to your concern. They'll tell you everything to expect that's going to happen. Throw your car back in the shop. We do a complete visual, digital inspection of your car and the concern. You'll get that. You will get that text to your phone with pictures, videos, explanations, and then we'll have somebody call you and go over the whole thing so you know what you're buying, you know why you're buying it, and you can feel like you're dealing with a trusted company. That's my company, Almost Auto Service.
Excellent. Thank you. And let's see, scanning over here. Senor Ray.
Good morning, everybody. Ray Dukes. I am a card payments consultant. I've been in the Visa MasterCard space for 18 years. I work for SunTrust in commercial banking. Some of my clients were the Falcons, Braves, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, And then eventually I left the bank in 2014. I decided to go independent. So I have local credit card processing companies here that I partner with and can help you as a business owner remove 100% of your fees and just do all sorts of cool things that you didn't even know about existed in our industry. So reach out to me. I'm here to build relationships and look forward to it, guys.
Excellent. Thank you. Senor Andre.
Good morning. My name's Andre Dawson with Dawson Dixon Enterprises. Quick needs. I'm a general contractor. Finished basements, do home renovations, even handyman services.
Excellent. Thank you. Señorita, you told us already. Senor.
Good morning. Right. My name is James with Cupid Disposal. We specialize in commercial cleanouts and residential junk removal services. So anything dealing with trash, which most people don't like to deal with, going to the landfill and dealing with things that are kind of nasty, are things that I love. So that's why I named the company Cupid Disposal. I really love it. But Cupid Disposal is junk removal with love.
Excellent. I love it. Senor.
Dennis Rand with Dennis Rand Handyman LLC. I'm getting to know a few of you in here and done a lot of work for you. I'd like to say that I think my biggest thing is, like, a lot of people can fix things, but the customer service and relationship is my specialty. I come in, I let people know that I'm here to help them out. I'm not here to waste your time and, you know, make drama. And I find a lot of contractors come in and they're like, you know, oh, this job is just so, you know, you just get this negative vibe on it. I see it all the time. Even like I've known about it for a long time. I used to live in a big house here in Decatur, and the guys would come in, and it was just, you just get that feeling from them. And I'm just like, okay, well, maybe it was just because we were in a big house and they want to charge us a lot of extra money. But now I still see it in my, like, out day to day in people's houses, and that's my thing. Is like, I don't want my customer to feel like that I'm here and it's a burden for me to be here. I'm here to help you out and get your job done and let you know what's going on. Have the open communication. It's friendly. You know, if you got any questions, anything like that, I'm open. It's Dennis Rand, handyman with a minivan.
Excellent. Thank you. Is there anyone behind you? No? And we're going to go to Señorita. Yes.
Hi, I'm Michelle Sweeney. I have a small accounting firm called Sweeney Accounting. I help small businesses bring their accounting in and teach them all of their financial statements. I also work with CPAs that do not do tax, I do financial accounting and payroll, and work with your CPA to help structure your business best. Michelle Sweeney, Sweeney Accounting.
Excellent. Thank you for coming. Señorita.
Good morning. My name is Kenitra Harrington. I am the office manager for Ace Handyman Services. So I know most of us have heard of Ace Hardware Store. It's been around for about 100 years. Ace Handyman Services has been around for about 5 years. We're relatively new. My franchise in particular has been around for 1 year. So what I do is I send my craftsmen, my artisans, to your home and business to handle repairs and projects like drywall, painting, tile, grout, caulking, things like that. We handle minor plumbing and electrical as well. My territory is Atlanta and Town East, so Doraville down to Decatur. I also handle Buckhead, Smyrna, and about North Gwinnett. So we have the Ace Hardware stores where we shop for our materials. But give me a call. I'm happy to bring helpful to your home. Thanks for having me.
Wonderful. Thank you for coming. Senor.
Good morning. I'm Alan Cyber. We're starting a new franchise HVAC company called Varsity Zone HVAC of Chambly. We're up in Chambly, but our territory is north of 20 and within 285. And what we're focused on and how we think we differentiate ourselves is we're trying to educate the consumer and try to give them options that fit for them. We have some technology that we put in the devices that monitor the devices and know when they're not performing and costing the consumer money. We focus on residential and small commercial, and we open our doors in April. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Senor.
Ray Lloyd. I'm with Capital One Commercial Lending, and everybody knows Capital One, what's in your wallet. We have a commercial side as well, so what we're looking for are businesses that need capital, access to capital. It takes money to make money. If you need to expand or grow and maybe you can't get a traditional loan at a bank, Capital One is here. My office is in Pond City Market on the 4th floor. You'll need me to buzz you up, but come on over and talk to me. Happy to help.
Excellent. Thank you. Senor.
Good morning, everyone. David Gillespie of Best Option Restoration. We are a water and fire restoration company. So if you're affected by any of these things, we'll come back in and restore you to your pre-loss condition. Something that makes us different than our competitors is we will only do what's necessary. A lot of water restoration companies will come in and inflate the bill unnecessarily. That's just not what we do. A quick example of that is through a second opinion call. The first quote was $5,000 just for drying out a water loss. We were able to come in, do the demo, do the dry out, and do the repairs as well for just over $3,000 because the other company had a whole bunch of unnecessary equipment there. Great referrals for me are plumbers, property managers, real estate agents, insurance agents, really anybody that deals with water damage issues on a frequent basis.
Excellent. Thank you. Señorita.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me. I'm Christina Ellenberg. I'm a dietitian and owner of Dietitian Dish. And I meet with clients one-on-one to really just talk about their diet. So I work with a lot of athletes. Thanks, Dr. Lee, for having me. I work with people who want to reverse metabolic disease. And then I work a lot with people who are just want to feel better, and I reteach them how to fuel their body. I'm evidence-based and research-based, so I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm anti-diet and anti-calorie counting. I also do lunch and learns, and I do team talks, and I do corporate wellness, and I take all major insurances.
Excellent. Thank you. And scanning, Señorita.
Good morning. My name is Barbara. I'm with Sylvia's Tech Heating and Air. We do residential, commercial, stores, walk-in coolers, on top of roofs, under the house, around the house. Yeah, whatever your needs are with the HVAC system, we can do it. Over 30 years of experience.
Wonderful. Thank you. Senor? That's it. Senor?
Ladies first.
Oh, Señorita.
Hi everyone, I'm Beckley. I work for Bequest Law. It's located in Virginia Highlands. And we do all things estate planning. So we do wills, trusts for you guys, for your clients. You know, that comes up a lot in the real estate realm too. So yeah, we do flat fees, so no surprises when it comes to spending money, which I think everyone appreciates. So come see us. We do free complimentary 15-minute calls to get an idea of what you're looking for, and then we jump into our whole process. So come see us, Bequest Law in Virginia Highlands. Oh, and thank you for having me.
Thank you. Senor?
Good morning, Arvin Clark, Real Property Management. Thank you for having me. This is my second from a different BNI. I do property management residential. I don't do large apartments, but I have 20 years of experience with home improvement, with management with Lowe's, and I have 7 homes of my own. I have experienced the good and bad of property management. Anyone can collect rent. Not everybody can improve your investment, because that's what your home is, whether you own it as your own home you're living in or your home that you're renting out. You didn't buy it to just flip it. You bought it to make money and grow it. That's what I'm here to help with. Anybody needs me, please reach out.
Excellent. Thank you. Senor?
Good morning. My name is Jason Snodgrass. I run the Green Edge Luxury Lawn Care. I service the Metro Atlanta area. I do mainly residential in Gwinnett County. I'm seeking currently, I guess, just more commercial accounts. I kind of service all over the place. I do subcontract for Pulte Homes. So basically all your landscaping needs, any type of lawn care, anything outdoorsy, I'm your guy. And remember, life is better on the Green Edge.
Senor?
Stuck here in the corner. Hello, everybody. I'm Hank Barnett, and I'm an attorney, and I represent people who are injured on the job in workers' comp claims. Believe it or not, if you get injured on the job, you are prohibited from suing your employer, even if it's their fault. And in return for giving up that right to sue, you get benefits under the workers' comp system, which is paid for by workers' comp insurance companies. And you can't get pain and suffering, but what injured employees do get are 2 things of value. Number 1, they get free medical care for their injuries, no co-pays or deductibles. Number 2, they get a weekly disability check if they're off work until they can get back to work. My ideal client is somebody whose injuries are severe enough that it looks like they may not be able to go back to their old regular job because of it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hank Barnett.
Thank you. Senor?
Hey, my name is George Mwangi. I'm originally from Kenya, home of the best safari in the world. And, yeah, that's what I do. I run Horizon Safaris. It's interesting, there's Horizon Windows, I didn't know. So basically what Horizon Safaris does, we help people vacation in Africa. I noticed a lot of people have in their bucket list safari, but they don't know where to start. So I help you check off that safari bucket list, off your bucket list, by bringing you to Africa, anywhere from South Africa, from Ethiopia to Kenya to Mount Kilimanjaro. Like now, I have 3 groups, 2 from Dallas and 1 from a different place that is coming to Africa. So I'm here to connect with anyone who wants to reconnect with nature, guided. By God's grace now I understand like the cultures, you know, because one of the challenges is being received in Africa in a way that people understand you. I'm here to connect also with travel agencies that want a partner in Africa. Thank you.
Excellent, thank you, wonderful.
Group BNI.
Yes, okay, Group BNI. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anyone. So yeah, so if you didn't have a chance to pass your business card up to the members, no worries. I'm going to compile a list of everyone who registered, and I will send it out to the members. That way they have your contact information. So at this time, we have the Vice President's report.
All right, so our members know what this is. For our visitors, our many visitors here today, we track all of our numbers. So we track referrals given from one chapter member to another. I know you can't all see that, but you know, you get the gist. First-time visitors, one-to-ones, which are things like having coffee with another member, lunch, breakfast, dinner, tequila, beer, yeah, we do that too. CEUs, continuing education units. Thank you for closed business. This is the most important number right here, second from the bottom. That is the amount of money that has been generated from revenues from one chapter member to the next, or referrals, I should say, from one chapter member to the next. So last week we had just shy of $40,000 in thank you for closed business for the month, which is, we're at $46,000. Our year, which is 25 weeks, we're on a fiscal year of October 1st, so we're 25 weeks into the year. We have passed over $565,000 worth of business, and that's just in this chapter. We have 35 members, so you do the math. It's pretty good amount of money for 25 weeks. We're always at about a couple $1 billion by the end of the year, so it works. If any of you visitors are interested in joining the chapter, it'll work for you as well. Please see the visitor hosts after the meeting.
So, as he stated, we track our metrics, okay? So we always encourage people through the app to register the CUs, one-to-ones, referrals, and thank you for closed business. To stay in good standing, so there's a little bit of a commitment, you'll learn more about it, but to perform the CUs, have one-on-ones, attend the meetings, and if you notice that if you can't attend the meeting, you can get a sub, okay? Come in here and count for you. Give referrals, bring in and visitors. So now we have the speaker rotation.
So one thing that is slightly different from this week's meeting, and thank you all for visiting and the guests that brought you, or the folks that brought you as guests. Typically, instead of this portion of the meeting, we rotate and we have a speaker that will sit down and talk a little bit more in depth about their business, themselves as an entrepreneur, and kind of their journey overall. Next week, we actually have Mr. Mike McClellan, who's going to present for us, and so I want us to think in our mind, Mike, who would we like to bring as a visitor next week for your presentation?
Well, for what I do, always home service pros are always great referrals. Folks that are actually in the medical field, from your dentists, private practice doctors, also great referrals.
And following that, we'll have Evan, who has asked for a wealth of people. It was mental health professionals, medical people, virtual assistants that think that their CEO might have ADHD, and
organizers, and somebody in PR too.
Gotcha. Perfect. All right, and then we'll touch base with the rest of the crew as well. I think that's it.
All right, so as he mentioned, we typically have like a little break and then a 10-minute speaker, but we didn't because we have so many visitors today. Right now is what we call the I have section for our referrals and testimonials. This is where the members are going to stand up and give either a testimonial or a referral or thank you for closed business. And visitors, we would like for you to stand up and let us know who brought you or or what did you enjoy about this meeting. So I'm going to kick it off. So I have several testimonials. Like I've worked with John Bagwell, I've worked with Misty Palmer. So John Bagwell did a commercial closing. I do have one of my business accounts with Misty. Tom Warnke has been a huge resource for me. Sonny, even though he's not a member yet, known him for a long time.
Trying to buy. Lots of salespeople here. Trying to buy. Every time I see Tom,
I've done
business. I got a blank stare.
I've done business with Stuart, and Art has also referred me business. So we'll start over here with JD.
I have a testimonial for my guest over here. Man, you did a fantastic job with Danielle's parents' house. So, and then Justin pressure washed the out of it. It was amazing. The transformation that was done there. Thank you so much, and thank you for visiting this morning.
So lots of testimonials as well, but I'm actually hosting a real estate agent happy hour tonight. And what's really cool about that is there's a lot of home services folks that are sponsors. So we have 40-something people coming, and just that to have that circle. And even if nobody showed up, we all pay $100 and we drink together. So that's a lot of fun too. So that's been a resource that we've been able to have. Sorry. You went longer than I did.
I've got a couple referrals. So Justin, I sent you a referral,
Yep.
and then Josh is not here, but our plumber, I sent him a referral. So.
Big testimonial to Lindsay. She's coordinating like 18 trips for me, really 3, but I'm so grateful for her. She is doing an incredible job.
I have a testimonial for Josh, who's not here. I thought I had a leak. He came over and he pointed out some things I could do to find it. And then he walked through the whole process. Ended up, there was no leak at all. The water company just like jacked my prices way up. So we called them up and they dropped it back down to where it was supposed to be. But he's great. And I've gotten several referrals from Art, from Justin, and somebody else. And I can't remember your right now. So. Thank you.
Sure. I, a visitor, enjoyed the casual vibe and just a variety of services here. We have one of the fastest growing office, or the fastest growing office in the country, and so Ramsey DeCluche, who's the founder of it, is a member of the Buckhead Group, and he is, as I said, BNI is a big part of that, so I'm just happy to contribute and to get involved.
All right. I have a thank you for closed business to Ari. We're working on some storytelling coaching, and a huge testimonial to Evan, who's really helped me change the dynamics between me and some of my super creative employees who need a little bit of extra coaching and don't necessarily work in a regular organization structure. So if you want to better understand people, Evan's your guy.
I had a wonderful walk and talk with Ivan. It was nice, and that's what
Referral from JD.
Thank you to John Bagwell and soon to be RA for helping somebody have some consequence in my life as my mom sorts of legal stuff out. And I had something else, but I forgot, so I'll shut up.
I got to thank you to Art, sent me a couple of businesses to take care of my daughter on a project, and thank you to Ivan for some closed business, and then Joel, I want to talk to you half a meeting.
Very one-on-one with Aaron last week. I got a referral for you, Justin, on an opportunity, and testimonial for Aria. He's helping me maneuver through a transaction here.
I have a neighbor who had a plumbing issue, so I referred Josh his way, and I've got a one-to-one with Jordan from them.
Well, thanks everybody for coming, all the visitors. Good to see my buddy Hank Barnett, who I haven't seen since before COVID. Enjoyed the meeting.
I have a referral for Justin, and then a thank you for the referral from Sunday.
Just good to be back. Good to see everybody. Honestly, we'll get back in the loop of everything, but I got a testimonial for Sunny because, man, Almost Auto was amazing. We use them for almost everything, so make sure you keep them in the loop.
So I've been gone for a few weeks taking care of my dad, but I just wanted to say thank you to all those that reached out to me to check on me and how his progress is going and getting back into the swing of things. So, still going to be gone here and there, but happy to be back.
I had one-to-one with Abby. I have a referral for Alex, and I gave one to Carl. She said it was the best cleaning she's had since she's moved back to Georgia, so I guess that's a a good thing. And just a thank you to everyone for Tom did my insurance and getting my business up and running. Ever since I joined BNI, I went off on my own, and so it's just a great group of people. So just a testimonial to BNI.
Hey, thanks guys for having me. I did BNI many years ago, and it was not as lively as this group, so I did not participate, so this group is much better, so thank you for that. I actually have a referral from Misty, the one who invited me here. So we work with businesses all the time, so I got you covered. With that, real quick, my testimonial is, guys, be proactive in your car payments, right? Back when the market crashed in 07, 08, I was still in this business, and there were lots of businesses who weren't proactive in terms of their pricing, their rates, their costs, and they failed during that time. So I would say to you, as you watch the market and things are maybe not so great, just be proactive in your car payments. That way, if shit does hit the fan, you're prepared.
Just I will refer Barbara through another friend to Scotty. Just happy to be here and to get all the information available.
Thank you.
Yes, I was referred here by Justin. He actually met me out on a very big project that we had to take care of. So I really enjoy myself here. I like the camaraderie that I see, and I really like your message of givers give. It's something that my mom raised me on, is giving is the guarantee of receiving. So, I'm very big on that. And I want to speak with you about storytelling.
Hey there. In the service industry like this, it's I'm in another networking group, and they're like real estate agents and things like that I don't have really much ability to refer to. So anyway, I've referred Honeycomb Plumbing out to 4 people now since I came the last time I met him, and I've gotten great response, and he's actually thrown a job my way. So it's just networking works.
Nice.
I had a great one-on-one with Michael, and I was on Monday Mug's call and actually talked to another fellow BNI member who asked me for help, and I did not understand, and I referred him to Art. He was just happy that within BNI he found the resources that he needed. Thank you, guys.
I'm Michelle. Missy invited me here. Thank you. She's also helped me with a client who recently had a really bad experience with a big bank, and she called me back and said, I could have cried how nice Misty was. And she took care of all of her issues. So.
Excellent. Thank you. Singer Carl.
All right. Love to see all the new faces. Testimonials for Justin does great work, timely, professional, as does Mr. Woods. Tom is still my superhero. He actually did such a great job, I forgot he did it. And thank you, Lindsay, for the referral to Deborah. That was great working with her. And thank you a little bit for saying nice things about my outfits. I appreciate it.
Always so sharp, so fresh, so clean. Señorita.
Thank you all for having me. Thank you, Carl, for inviting me. I got to meet with a few before we got started, but I'm looking forward to connect with a few more once we wrap things up. But thank you all, and have a great day.
Thank you. Singer John, or yes.
Alan Cyber again. Justin Reams, I guess, reached out to me on an email once I went through the website, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love the camaraderie and I love the breadth of experts here. So this has been
Excellent.
Joy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Jordan, for the referral. Thanks, Art, for close business, and a testimonial for Art. If you're getting a mortgage in this market, you really need somebody that cares about your success and will get the job done and can maneuver around so many obstacles that are in place to prevent the loan from occurring right now, and Art can get that done.
Ray Lloyd, I was the invited guest of the newest member, Madison Martin, and I've enjoyed just being here and meeting everybody and becoming honorary.
Thank you.
I wanted to say thank you to everybody for all the nice supportive words through my application process. And then I brought Ray today, and then JD, I've got a family that needs to talk to you.
So I'm a member at the Midtown BNI chapter. I was referred here by Jordan, who did a presentation at his office a few weeks ago. And I really like the structure and the casual environment. So thanks for having me.
Excellent, thank you. Señorita?
Thanks, Dr. Jake, for having me. I refer lots of clients to him and also love referring clients to Abby. And I have a lot, I'm looking forward to the list for people because I have lots of
Thank you.
Enjoyed all the visitors being here this morning. I'm pretty new to the chapter myself, but you can't beat BNI for networking. I've went and visited other places, and this layout, the way it goes, is just great. And I like the joking around.
Thank you.
Looking forward to meeting with Michael, and I believe he has a referral for me. And then, yeah, just general testimonial for BNI. It's a great group. I've only been a member for a couple months, but I've noticed my networking skills and public speaking and just interpersonal skills have improved greatly, which has translated into great results for my business. Yeah.
Excellent.
Next week will be, unfortunately, my last week. I love this group. BNI Decatur is the best. I am going part-time with citizen advocacy. My small business is growing, which is awesome. I'll still be with citizen advocacy. People still need advocates. If you want to learn more, I do have some brochures and would love to continue to connect with everybody.
And hopefully she'll be back with her joyful huddle, which is cleaning supplies. Sorry. Joyful huddle, sorry.
Yeah, I know, I feel never dabble, but yes, my small business is an eco-goods shop and refillery, so it's all natural, sustainable cleaning and personal care. So all the things we're using every day in our homes and on our bodies, the sustainable version, and then a refillery in that you can bring your own containers. We have containers, and then we're just eliminating waste from the purchasing equation.
Thank you. Señorita, who invited you and what did you like about it?
Well, first of all, thank you, BNI, for the invite here. I would personally like to thank Mr. Rubin through Scotty's Mr. Zachary could not be here today, but thank you, Mr. Rubin, for this. This is great. I think I would like to see these spaces more, and I do see a couple of people that I do need to talk with that I have referrals for.
Thank you.
Again, Arvin Clark with Real Property Management. My company, my overall parent company, they do a lot of business with BNI across the states and internationally. I went to another BNI group, which was just a little smaller, and they had a lot more healthcare industry and not as much with the home services. So I have an advocate with, I guess, BNI Corporate out of North Carolina who suggested this group has more that will kind of be in line with what I do.
Excellent.
Once again, my name is Jason. I was invited by JD. Thank you so much for that, JD. My favorite part was, I guess, just getting to stand up and speak. I'm not the most comfortable person when I do public speaking, so just putting myself out of that comfort zone really helps me to try to work on that and try to improve myself. So that was probably my favorite part, but also everyone in here did very good, so props for that.
I had a very nice walk with Evan around the neighborhood, great weather, great talk. And then I have a thank you for close business from a lady in the Midtown chapter. She searched me on the BNI app, found the window of business, just reach out, give me the referral, and then I closed that job. Pretty cool. Power of BNI.
Thank you.
So I have a thank you for closed business from Jake, and thank you for the referral from Art that ended up a referral to Frazier. I don't know why I forgot Joel for a moment there. I apologize, Joel. Thank you, Stuart, for the referral. We should be able to help out John pretty soon. And thank you, continued thanks to JD. I think we lose count as to how many things that we're able to help one another out with. I joined BNI because I needed a guy when I started my business, and I needed to expand my Rolodex. And because of that, I now have a huge Rolodex where my clients are taken care of, and that's the biggest reason why I joined, which that giver's gain mentality actually ended up doubling my business. So it's a phenomenal thing if you're thinking about it.
Big thanks to Mr. Evan for being one of the families on our cover of our publication is for Decatur for this month's issue. And thank you for the guests that I invited that you showed up. Actually, thanks for Ivan for coming out and giving me an estimate on my windows. I got to find it in my email. And yes, Amelia, my guest that I want to introduce you to is actually George. And George is going to try to get connected with Ms. Lindsay as well in regards to the child services.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Thank you for having me. I was a member of Power Corp for a time, and I got to say, your catering kills. Nice. But I want to thank Alex for inviting me, and I see REA. It's good seeing him again. Jacob. I went to him shortly after he opened years ago, and anyway, you're a great group. I hate marketing. So you all make it much more palatable, so thank you.
A testimony to my guests, Beckley had to run out early for a work event, and Hank, he's the real deal. He's been in this community for a long time, great lawyer. So if you have any workers' comp issues, he's the man. And a testimony to Abby, she had her event yesterday, and me and my 4-year-old went, and she had a spinner thing to win the prize, and he spun it about 100 times. We were putting up with that, and we got to see Lindsay, and I met Riley, so that was really great to be out at the event and see our fellow membership.
Yeah, my name is George once again. I was invited by Mike, and my favorite part was honestly hearing what everyone does and how we need each other, and also getting to share what I do. Like it's always good when you're busy to just escape for a little bit. And I understand Africa is a complex place, and I'm here to make it not complex. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Did we miss anybody? All right. So now is the time that we do the. I'm sorry. Who do we miss?
Yes, my name is Eli, and Mike invited me. Thank you. I've been here before. It's a great opportunity to grow. So I do HVAC, electrical plumbing, sales, and dealer from carrier. So thank you.
Oh, apologize for overlooking you. So now's the time that Misty. I forgot to remind you, but I'm sure you.
No, I took notes.
But who was the best presenter? I know.
Everyone did a great job today, but I'm going to have to give it to our newest member, Madison.
So we also. Sorry. Okay. Oh, I do have one. I do have a prize, a door prize. I did bring a door prize. No, it's okay. So yeah, so the presenter brings the door prize, and then we have the little raffle. No, unfortunately not. And it looks like David. David is the winner. After the meeting, I will get with you. All right, so let's see here. Go back to the presentation. So wait, it was Madison the one that won, right? Okay, so I remember. All right. Any special announcements? We want to be really brief about this because we want to be respectful. We're just trying to get you guys out here at 10:30, but at this time, just want to talk to you about the support that BNI gives you every Monday. They have a webinar every second Monday. They have a success series. But if you go to bniatl.com, whether you're looking for the resources or looking to see what chapters are available, what available seats are available, that's all where you go, bniatl.com. So next step for the visitors, we encourage everyone to fill out an application online. The membership committee will review it, interview, and if approved, you submit your membership payment, and then you'll be inducted to the chapter just as you saw here. So at this time, I would like for all our plethora of visitors to stand up and to follow the visitor hosts right up this way. And one minute right over there. This is where we do the hard sale of our timeshare. Just kidding. You get a free breakfast. How are they? Get up and make them. Madam CJ, first few minutes up
I got 6 announcements.